You guys, the next technique I'll talk about is the scoop block. Now, there will be a few times specifically for the center in some of our plays where we will be responsible for our play side gap. And if there's a defender in our play side gap or head up on us, and we have to block that guy ourselves, and the play is going outside, we will need to scoop this guy. We're going to have to reach block this guy and cut him off from the play. So as you can see here, the play is to the right. On this play, the center is responsible for his play side gap. So he has to scoop or cut off this defender from the ball, is where the ball is being ran. So right now the defender has leverage on the center to where the play is going. So the center needs to gain leverage on this lineman. And the best way to do that is to lose some ground and encircle this defensive lineman by turning our shoulders, taking a bucket step and turning and running, punching with their backside hand in the sternum, and then running around this guy like a spoke of a wheel. So if we imagine our backside hand is like the spoke of a wheel on a bike, and we are the tire, we are trying to wheel ourselves around this guy and circle him and then close the door on him. As soon as we get to his play side armpit, we are now going to turn our hips and shut him off from where the play is going. That's what we're trying to do on this scoop block. Okay. I use a term called shutting the door. That's what we want to try to do. Okay. Let's see if I can find some good examples of a scoop block here. This is some older footage here. Okay, so here's a good example here. So this tackle is responsible for his play side gap. So he is trying to get his head to the play side number. He's going to bucket step and he's going to turn. His second step, he's going to stack his feet. He's going to punch with his backside hand, or he should. Okay, he's turning and running. Notice he turns his shoulders. He's trying to get his head to the play side armpit. Okay, and then once he gets there, he needs to try to maintain that leverage and cut this guy off from the play. Okay, kind of the same thing across the board here. We're trying to reach. He needs to get his head to the play side armpit. We need to get our head to the play side armpit. Okay, these are times where we're all responsible for the play side gap and we need to get our head there. So we can't have the guy beat us across like that. We need to turn and run our bodies and try to cut this guy off and get our head to the play side. That's what we're trying to do. So here, as you can see, we get our head to the play side number, and now we want to keep that leverage and not let this guy beat us. So as you can see, he's maintaining his leverage, not letting that guy beat us to the play. Okay. That's what we're trying to do on the scoop block. We're trying to reach the guy and not let him beat us to the outside.